Lahore Grammar School, Quetta, lesson by Faiza Shah for grade 7. Component is language art. Comprehension number 5. Topic is shark bait from your book, secondary English book 3. Sharks. Now, who likes sharks? I love sharks. They're unpredictable but very dangerous creatures. As you can see the pictures here, they are very beautiful. Scary, but they are beautiful. The topic, as I've mentioned earlier, is shark bait, and it's written by Colin Thiel. Colin Thiel is a wonderful storyteller. He's also a great teacher with a special commitment to the education of children. His stories recreate the life, landscape, and spirit of the rural German community, which was his childhood world. They reflect his love of the natural environment and tell of people battered by wind, water, and fire. As he says, I believe, as I have said often enough, that one of the functions of literature is to reveal humanity, to interpret and comment on the variousness of the human condition. This is so whether the author is writing for children or for adults. Reading an explanation by me, of course. So shark bait. It's a story with Fitzy's father, and Peppy. Peppy is helping Fitzy's father to catch the shark. And the lazy shark malevolently moves around near the boat, unaware of being hooked already. As soon as it realizes the shark, as soon as it realizes that it has been hooked, it starts swimming very fast and started pulling the hook. Now, the line whipped off the reel like a flywheel belt, 100 meters, 200, 300, 400. So the Fitzy's father, he yelled to Peppy, "You need to back up. I've got only 800 meters of line." So Peppy was already doing it, and he was trying to cover up for Fitzy's father, while Fitzy's father was holding the fishing line and was trying to catch the shark. So it took about 5 meter. 5 meter. It was about a 5 meter long white pointer that was hooked to the Fitzy's father's fishing line. Fitzy's father was constantly asking Peppy to be very careful and to check on everything on the reel, because he didn't want the shark to swim far and to get hooked up with the boat, as and to drag the boat along with the fishing line. So Peppy was skeptical. Long way to go yet, he thought, and thought of Fitzy's father shouted, "I'll put more brake on the reel and give him a bit more to pull, because the more you let the shark pull, it becomes it becomes comfortable, thinking that okay, fine, maybe I've got hooked, but I'm not really caught." Anyhow, the added pressure on the reel caused Fitzy's father to fall into the sea. And as soon as he fell into the sea, Fitzy and Peppy were both really nervous, and they were really afraid, because as he fell, he was hooked to the shark, and excuse me, and the shark was pulling him away deep into the sea. Now Fitzy's father was sinking in the sea. His ears were ringing, and he could feel the pressure building, and he knew that he couldn't hold on much longer to his breath. But thank God he got clear and flung away all the clobber, harness, rod, reel and line, everything, and he was already swimming up on the surface of the sea. He was really afraid, because if he would have gotten hooked with the shark, that was a 2-ton shark, a 5-meter long white pointer shark. So anyway, he rose quickly, his lungs were bursting and he felt dizzy. But anyway, he got out. He wanted to come out from a place where he thought that the boat was not there. But as soon as he came out, the boat's blades caught his left arm, and he didn't realize that he was hurt really bad. Anyhow, he tried to climb up to the boat, but he realized that his arm was badly hurt and was bleeding. So Fitzy, as he threw a rope to his dad, he yelled, "Grab this, quick!" It was then that the father realized that his arm is really hurt bad. So Fitzy yelled back and asked the father to hang on while Pappy would stay in the boat, while Fitzy will jump into the water and he will help his father come out of the water. Now, Pappy was really nervous because there were about 4 to 5 sharks who were, they were already very close to the boat because of the blood that was that was bleeding out of Fitzy's father's arm. So anyhow, they kept their head clear and finally got out of the sea. Both Fitzy and Fitzy's father, Peppy, was there, and there were about 4 to 5 white pointers. Now they were also roaming. They were also swimming there for the blood, because of the blood. Anyhow, this is the story. The shark bait. Fitzy's father thought that it was a big loss of money, but he was happy that he was still alive. Now, please, question and answers. There are about 14 questions given in your book related to the passage. It's a beautiful, interesting, wonderful, with wonderful vocabulary words passage. Read it carefully and try to answer at least 10. The dictionary words that are given to you are malevolently, septical, drogue, gross-techly, incited, and transom. The meaning of these words are at the back of your book, Comprehension, your English Secondary Book 3. It's at the back of your book. Please look for the meaning and read the passage carefully. It's a wonderful, wonderful passage written by Colin Thiel in a wonderful way. So boys and girls, thank you so much for your time. I hope you read the passage. You will love it if you love sharks. And even if you're scared of sharks, you will love it. So keep safe, keep at home, stay at home, and please keep washing your hands, keep safe distance. I'll be waiting for your submissions. Please make sure you submit your assignments and your homeworks on time. Thank you.